Hello Year 4, it's Miss Bellis here. How are you today? I hope you are well and ready for our next lesson on geometry. In the last two sessions we've been looking at angles, but today we are going to be looking at comparing and classifying or sorting triangles. So here we have 5 triangles to look at. It asks us, how are they alike? How are they different? How could we sort them into groups? How would you group them and why? Ruby has grouped the triangles like this. She's looked at the length of the sides of the triangles and has been able to group them by finding some similarities and differences. She has noticed that with triangles B and C, all 3 of their sides are equal length. You might also notice they have 3 equal angles. These are called equilateral triangles. She has found that triangles A and D have only 2 sides that are equal length. We can see this on triangle A. These 2 sides are the same length, but this one is shorter. And on D, these 2 sides are the same size, but this one is longer. Both have 2 equal sides and 2 equal angles. And Hannah tells us that triangles that have only 2 sides of equal length are called isosceles triangles. That's left Ruby with triangle E. This triangle has sides that are all different lengths. As Elliot tells us, this is called a scalene triangle. Amira has looked at triangles E and C. She says they have the same perimeter, or distance around the outside. Triangle E has all different lengths. It's a scalene triangle. The lengths are marked here. Triangle C's sides are all 2.5 centimetres long. It's an equilateral triangle. Do they have the same perimeter? What do you think? Let's have a look. Here we can see that if we add up the lengths of triangle E, it has a perimeter of 7.5 centimetres. And if we add up the lengths of triangle C, it also has a perimeter of 7.5 centimetres. So Amira is right. Even though these are different types of triangle, they have the same perimeter. So here's the guided practice. In question 1, it tells us that in a scalene triangle, all 3 sides have different lengths. We need to look at shapes F, G, H and I and decide which are scalene triangles. You might need to measure them with a ruler. If you haven't got a ruler at home, you could maybe use a tape measure, or we'll put some printable rulers on the website this week that you can print, cut out and use. In question 2, we are investigating equilateral triangles, where all 3 sides have the same length. Which shapes out of J, K, L and C are equilateral triangles? Lastly, we need to decide which of these are isosceles triangles, which has 2 sides of equal length. And can you draw another isosceles triangle? So here's the worksheet, and for question 1, we are classifying or sorting these triangles. You need to colour the scalene triangles green, the equilateral triangles red, and the isosceles triangles blue. For question 2, you need to label the triangles. So is triangle A scalene, equilateral, or isosceles? Here are the answers for question 1. And here are the answers for question 2. And here is today's challenge. It's quite a fun one. And as always, the challenge is optional. It's called 9-pin triangles. There'll be a sheet like this on the website with these circles with 9 pins on them. And you need to see, using straight lines, how many different triangles you can make. What do you notice? And what if the circle had a different number of pegs? So that's it from me today. I hope you have a great day. Do keep on sending in your maths learning, and I'll speak to you soon. Goodbye.